Alright, so look, peep this. If you played against me, you already know what I'm running 90% of the time. Pistol bunch tight end out of the Saints playbook. Go over some simple, well, more so like a mini scheme y'all can do. Nickel down your opponent up the field. Don't necessarily have to take no big plays, but we do have them in here. So I'm gonna give you something realistic. Most people coming out and I can't even get in it. You know, most people, you still playing the game at this point in the 3-3-5 audible and down. Probably the most realistic to that. This playbook sucks. I'm gonna just go nickel. Actually, I'll go a random cover 3. So in cover 3, got this right here. This simple, this play alone cannot be stopped by cover 3. So you want to streak X always. Get rid of your running back. You want to cancel the PA. Alright, so stop square is your go-to guy always in cover 3. In cover 4 and man, that's always your go-to guy no matter what the coverage is. That's all you want. All you gonna do is wait on that curl flat to sprint to the flats. He's gonna do it no matter what. The play cannot be stopped by cover 3. If it is cover 3, if it is cover 4, if it is cover 1, you are going to throw the curl route. Regardless, you're going to throw the curl route. Again, the curl route beats 1, 2, and 3. Alright, that's it against 3. I'm gonna show y'all the curl against 1. Cover 2. Alright, so realistically online, you're gonna get man, you're gonna get pressed, you're gonna shade inside, and probably play over the top. So boom, this is what you got online. They're gonna have let's make it really realistic. With a curl flat over here, probably curl flat over here, and you're gonna be using this guy. Alright. Again, still man. So the only difference now is this guy is playing cover 3. So he's gonna go to the flats as normal. Don't matters for you because this beats cover 3. He does that in a normal cover 3. You're still going to hit square. I forgot to cancel. Oh, and I forgot that's always a low ball. So it's always a low ball for the reason that if you try to rack it, well, yeah, you can rack it, but you have to know you still have to low ball it. So we want to stay in cover 3. If you want to risk it, you have to low ball, rack it, and run. It's complicated. If you want it, I would just recommend you throwing the square and just possession catching every time. Because with the way abilities are this year, they can get some pretty fluke knockouts that's gonna go into defensive favor. Alright, so now the only thing that stops this is cover 2. So let's see. Cover 2. The reason cover 2 stops this is because this guy, well in this case, this guy's in a vert hook. So a vert hook sits right here on the curl. It's not gonna work. The only way you can beat cover 2, and this is on the fly shit. This ain't no, I wouldn't call this play against cover 2. If it is cover 2, your only open man is going to be triangle. You're gonna have to smart route him. If that's a user, you're gonna have to smart route him away from the user. It's a timing thing. It's taking me almost 2 Maddens to get that down pat, but you have to playmaker him away from the user in order to get anything out of this play against cover 2. So what it'll look like, let me click on the line. Alright, it's taking too long. So what it'll look like is this against cover 2. Wide open. Usually a user there, so you go here and low ball. I'm not going to abuse the AI. I'm going to act like we got us a real user here. So you're going to streak. Block your running back. You got this. If it's cover 2, so he should be sitting right here. Motion inside. Low ball, that's all you have. If the user is playing the middle, you have to alternate between left and right. Alright, same thing. One more time against cover 2. So that's gonna be a user right there. User on the right side, you playmaker to the left, low ball, get your 5 yards, get your 10 yards. Alright, my audibles for this. So that's PA curls. Next you got it's not PA verticals, you got verticals. So we were just talking about cover 2, this kind of plays hand in hand. So we're gonna go Tampa 2, right? Tampa 2. You want to pull. So people mix in Tampa. People mix in cover 2. When you see it, you have to take advantage of it. Cover 2 did not get patched in the manner that cover 3 did this year. So when you see 2, you have to get points out of it. So what you want to do, let's go back to verticals. When you want to put circle on the drag, put circle. Oh my God, there you go. I'm gonna put circle on the drag. He's gonna bring that corner down. But he don't want to go to keep that safety inside, and you're gonna motion Godwin here to the right side. Now with Hot Route Master, I like to always put R1 on a flat just to put more pressure on that corner. He has to get out. He has to. With 2 flats down there, he has to play. There's no doubt in mind. So you want to motion snap Godwin right when he gets outside the numbers. You want to snap it right when he clears. I did that so wrong. I apologize. Alright, so verticals. Let's go Tampa 2. You want to drag Antonio Brown right there. Put Gronk on a go. If you have Hot Route Master, or if you don't, you can put him on a swing or a flat route. You're going to motion snap Godwin right when he gets outside of the numbers. And you're watching for the release. So here. 1 play touchdown. Gotta abuse cover 2. And see, the thing about that works against cover 6. Any coverage where they have that flat defender. If it's cover 2 on any side. And what I mean by that, cover 6, cover 3 cloud, this works on anything with cover 2 on one side. Let's see. No, it works against cover 2. We got cover 6 right here. So I run cover 6 to the right side. Cover 2 to the right side. So see over here on the right side is cover 2, but on the left side is cover 4. Hence how you got cover 6. So same thing. You got Gronk on the go. You got Antonio Brown on a shallow. You gonna motion over Godwin. Put my running back on a flat. And we're gonna attack it as if it's in stock cover 2. They have to use it as if they don't. And that's a dot. Of course not. So usually you want to set this play up by being on the hash. Or you can just practice defense. It cannot be buffed. Just watch me dot that up. Now here we go, he's playing it. So right out of that, exactly. So that's your cover 2 beater. Now it's cover 4 on this right hand side. Cover 4 is on this right hand side. So we got us a cover 4 beater out of Pistol Bunch tight end as well. This one is hands down my favorite. Why is it doing that? This one is hands down my favorite beater, because you can no huddle and just walk straight up to the line. All you do is put Antonio Brown on a fade. That's all you need. Antonio Brown on a fade. You catch your opponent trying to set up shit, whatever. All you doing is one adjustment and you out. Antonio Brown gonna be wide open like the Red Sea. Best cover 4 pawns beater in the game. And cover 6 has been busted over the years. You probably thinking it's just cover 6. No, it is a cover 4 destroyer. It is I don't know what it is about that spot option, that red route right there, that curl, pulling that corner and that safety down, but it fucks up their man alignment. It fucks it completely up. Here we go. We're gonna run it against cover 4 quarters. All you doing is putting Antonio. This is his stock. All you doing is putting Antonio Brown on a fade. Snap the ball. That safety's gonna walk down. That corner's gonna walk down. Tom Brady with a badge on is gonna overthrow it. Fade ball. Snap. Of course. You know what? This practice defense is getting on my nerve. There we go. Now we're doing it. So he's gonna snatch down completely. I mean, they practically blitzing their safety. When you put Antonio Brown on a fade, it blitzes their safety. Why? I do not know. He runs down to the curl route. The corner plays the corner, ironically, and nobody holds Antonio Brown. One more time for you. Antonio Brown on a fade, smashes cover 4. The play is spot option. I couldn't tell you why. I couldn't tell you why. He couldn't tell you why he played it. Exactly. They're never gonna play it in the game. By they, I mean that safety that's cheating the play right now. He's never gonna do that in the game. All right. The cover 3 beater out of this is inconsistent. However, I have a more consistent one. Again, this defense is for nickel and diming. Where is it? Actually, let's go random play. So, cross drag. This is probably one of my favorite plays out of the formation. So, you have 3 plays within this. You have the crosser, which is automatic. Every user, it has to play the crosser. No matter what coverage they're in, they have to play a crosser because it's Madden 21 and crossers beat everything. Antonio Brown is the play right here. So motioning Antonio Brown across for whatever reason keeps this as a drag, and it really turns into a quick out. That play smashes cover 3, cover 4. It's the same as that earlier, that PA curls. It smashes everything but cover 2. So you want to motion snap Antonio Brown over, hit him right here in the flats. 5 yards, 8 yards, depending on how you lead it, and if they're playing with their adjustments. So right here we know it's cover 3. We're gonna motion. Antonio Brown is our first read because it's cover 3. Because that guy is on the line right here, you know you're not gonna have anybody underneath. So this would be an 8-yard play. Now when that safety has to roll down, he can play it a little better. So you're not gonna have an 8-yard play. Snap it. There we go. That's an 8-yard play. Alright. And so what we're going to go on to now is the screen within this play. So right here, you put your running back on a swing to the left. So what that does is put him on pace to be behind Gronk running in the flats as well, which creates a screen. So we got man here, and man, you're going to go here every time. If you know it's man based off pre-snap alignment, you can also put Antonio Brown on a slant. And then you got this right here. You would hit Antonio Brown on the slant right there if it was man. But I just had to show you that because most usually are gonna run with the crosser. But you in Madden 21, you know when it's man due to the fact they are gonna press. So again, motion Antonio Brown over. We think this cover 2. If it's cover 2, then you're gonna have Godwin because the out route right here is holding down that corner. Just like that. I'm supposed to be showing y'all the screen. So come back here. Here's the screen. Let them clear, and you want to follow your block. Follow your block. I run it again. That screen. So right here we know we have man because A, nobody is outside of Gronkowski. That man right in front of him is in man. So because this is man, we can put Antonio Brown here on a slant. We're going to motion across. They're going to play Godwin, so we're going to hit Brown. If they bait you while playing Brown, you still got Godwin. A or B, play with the user. So now we know we got a cover 2, maybe a cover 4. This is a cover, this is a man. You can always do this. One of my favorite things, I'll show you man again, if that user is being undisciplined. So let's go man again, cover 1 hold. You always have Mike Evans here on a low ball dig route. So he has to choose. Either he's going to give up the touchdown and man to Godwin, or he is going to get nickel and dime by Mike Evans right here. So we got our screen because it's zone, and that screen is going to be open no matter what the zone is. If it's cover 2, preferably you want to throw backside to Godwin, because again this turns to an out route and it's going to hold down that corner. But against every zone, this screen here is going to be open. He's going to pick up that block and you get what you can get. Any zone in the game. We know we got man here because nobody is outside of Gronkowski. We're going to put him on a slant. And we're going to motion. If he plays the slant, you got Godwin. If it's practice D, you don't have shit. We know we got man again. Oops. We know we got man again. Put this here. Actually, with us knowing this man, excuse me. With us knowing this man, we don't have to put Jones on anything. So you can leave this right here, just so I can show you. You always have Mike Evans. Alright, so that is the, let's see, that was the third play if I'm not mistaken within this. I don't leave this formation within game. I don't. If you don't have a, let's see, if you don't have a hot route master QB for some odd reason, I don't even join leagues at this point in the year if I don't have a hot route master. So curl flat is a really good overall man beater. This is a good zone beater. So my reason for saying, if it is a zone, if you catch your opponent in a zone, you can block your running back. I just want him out of the way right now. You can block your running back. You can put Godwin on a flat. This is that same curl flat concept from earlier. You see a zone, obviously a cover 2 because the safety was that guy right there. 26 was in a vert hook, so you wouldn't throw that curl. Let's put Gronk on a dig, on an in route. Let's leave it just like this. Put Godwin on a flat. There's our zone. You know what we got. Same as before. Same as PA curls. Now against man, let's give ourselves a man coverage here. Against man, we're gonna block our running back because it's mid blitz, obviously in this scenario, or cover 1. All right, so we are going to put square on a slant and motion him over. This is a man killer. This is a man killer. I repeat, that is a man killer. So I'll show you again. Tight end on a dig. You're gonna put Mike Evans on a slant. This is if you don't have a hot route master. Block your running back. Let's put ourselves in man again. Cover 2 man. Motion over Evans. You're gonna snap it in motion. You just read the defense. If it's practice D, ain't shit to read. But Evans was open right there. We know we got man again. So usually, yeah, here we go. This is what I want to show you. So in short distance, you can smart route Antonio Brown here. And it makes this route so fake. If you can smart route and make this a skinny post, you're no longer going to put Mike Evans on a slant because they'll collide. You want to put Mike Evans on a drag. And again, this is if you don't have a hot route master and you need to beat man coverage. That Antonio Brown route is so fake. It is so and Antonio Brown is maybe 90 speed. I'm calling the Antonio Brown route because it's Antonio Brown, but with a faster guy, you are going to cook. Do you hear me? He is going to have to user this. So he's going to have to user. It's either Mike Evans, as we know drags beat man, or the Antonio Brown route. And I forgot to put it in man. So I try to show you one more time. You smart route Antonio Brown in short situation. You are going to Gronk on a dig. You are going to drag Mike Evans because you have a smart routed Antonio Brown route. I forgot to put it in man again. There we go. You got Gronk. You got a lot of options right there, depending on if you have mastered low balling or not. So right here we got man again. I'll show you again. So again, as I was saying, you got a lot of options. You got Mike Evans right here. You got X. You got circle. And I'm not throwing it just because I want you to see how many options you have. The defenders tend to stop playing once the ball is in the air, so I don't want to throw it. But if you don't put him on a smart route, again, put him on a slant. And again, it cooks, man. This ain't even man. I forgot to audible. There we go. We in man. Gronk is usually the first one open. Alright, but enough of that. The best run in this, probably the best run in the game, is the halfback zone out of this formation. Why? You have full control over the blocking scheme. So right now, Antonio Brown is going to block this outside linebacker. He is probably going to lose that fight as he cannot get his weight up. Antonio Brown lost that fight. That's a linebacker on Antonio Brown. Fair enough. Receivers don't block linebackers. In this scenario, it is going to be Antonio Brown on a defensive end while 76 goes up to the mic here. You see what happens. So in order to control this, if you don't have a good matchup, if that's not a DB over Antonio Brown, if Antonio Brown is having to block somebody that you know a receiver should not be blocking, what you want to do, and you always want to flip this run. I forgot to mention that. You always want to run it to the left, to the trip side. If Antonio Brown is going to block somebody he should not be blocking, motion Antonio Brown to the right. Now 76 will go get that in. Now these two receivers will pick. The only guy you'll be responsible for is the safety. So it'll look like this. And they went and picked up the safety, but whatever. So Antonio Brown right now, he's still gonna have to block. Actually, he shouldn't have to block, but he is gonna have to block him. See, he gets caught because they're gonna make him try to block that end. His job is to chip the end and work up. Same in this scenario. Oh, it's okay. This is 3 deep. Just gonna run the ball. Alright, there we go. So Antonio Brown's gonna have to block that guy. You wanna flip the play. You wanna motion Antonio Brown. And again, this looks like that quick out. So it would all look the same. Your opponent will think 1 when he's getting 2. Just run the ball. Why are we getting 3 deep? Alright, so cover 3 beater out of this. It is not as perfected as I wish it was, and that's partially because you can only do it with Hot Route Master. So you putting Antonio Brown, you putting Godwin on a go. Evans here is on a corner, and you're putting Antonio Brown on a comeback route, which will pull that corner down. You want to block your running back, and you can streak X here. Now, I've only played with this a few times. I'm just playing around in practice mode and discovered a cover 3 beater. Let's see if... Actually, I am going to, because this is practice mode, I'm going to spy these guys just so I have time. So let's see if it works. It did not work. So, yeah. I'm not a real fan of that. I have a cover 3 beater out of a bunch all set now, so I have no reason to set that up. And that's really the only play where I had Antonio Brown going out here. Let's see, it might be because of the Might be because of the spotting of the ball. I can't remember if it was this or I think it was to the field. I had to have it. So verticals, street, corner, that route, and X here on a go. Oops, X here on a go. Let's see if this was it. Yeah, that was not it. Alright, so again, not the move. I thought it still worked. Apparently not since the patch. But that is the pistol bunch tight end scheme. This is what you want to run. These are the plays. Let's see. Is there anything else that I am forgetting? Oh, I guess I'll mention this. So the strong power smashes man coverage. They will not be able to run man on you if you are running the ball with strong power. Run it to the backside. Follow your block. Okay. Okay. Strong power, run it to the backside. Follow your blocks. They are ODing in practice right now. Oh my god. Unbelievable. I'm not even going to be able to show you how good this play is against man. Let's go a random man coverage. Alright, so that's okay. Well, Grunt got whooped by AJ Terrell. I'm gonna run it into it. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Okay, take number 10. That's what it should look like. My vision just sucks. The only guy out there should be the safety, and you got a lineman for him. Okay, if this one don't work, I'm just gonna cut the video. Okay, and with that, folks, we are done. Just fuck the strong power. I know what I'm talking about. If you ran man on me, and again, there we go. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so strong power against man. That's what should happen. Yeah, that's it. First video, just trying something. I've been running this for a minute, so let me know if I should keep making these videos, man. I'm out.